Okay, Colleen, here comes your front view of your freestyle. You were swimming fast here on one of those 25s the other day. A lot of good things going on. I'm going to slow it down for you here. Your head position is great. You're really keeping that head down. Like through here, how it's nice and steady and looking down. That's going to help keep your hips up. Really nice through there. When you go to breathe, that's the time I see one little thing with your hand, and it happens every time you breathe, so you're consistent. But it just slides over and then goes right back. It's really quick. It's pretty common. It's just not doing you any good. But it happens pretty much every time you breathe to that right side. That left hand, it kind of goes in and slides over. You just want to be careful. That's the sort of thing that leads to some shoulder pain sometimes, especially if you start putting more pressure on it sideways. It doesn't look like you are. You're almost just slipping it through to get it back to where it needs to be. And then you do have a nice pull. Your entry is nice and clean. It's a good catch. It's pretty straight-armed underwater. You can see, back you up. You can see how straight you keep those arms through that pole. It's one way to do it. There's bent arm, straight arm. Problem with straight arm is it's with that hand so far away from the shoulder, it's putting a little more torque on the shoulder. And again, that's where some people develop issues in their shoulders. So if you ever have any shoulder pain, that's definitely something to watch for. I would like to see a little more bend in the elbow anyway, just so you're getting a better catch. So basically right when you get that hand in here, you want to try and stabilize the elbow and the shoulder, keep those where they are, and you're going to drop the hand under the elbow. So while you're reaching out forward, leave the elbow where it is and drop the hand down, and now you're in that almost 90-degree angle, but it's a bend down. It's almost a weird like position. I can't think of the word, hyperextended type position, but if you can get that elbow bent, the earlier the better, and then you have longer time where you're actually moving the water or moving yourself forward. When we spend more time in this with that straight arm, that hand has to push down. If we can bend that elbow, that hand will start back sooner. Okay? And that's just because you're new at this and you're learning and you have a nice clean stroke. So we just want to start getting more power out of it. And one way to do that is to get that angle in that pull. So we call it a high elbow pull, even though it's the underwater part, or a high elbow catch. You'll hear me say early vertical forearm. You're trying to get that forearm vertical as soon as you can after that hand's in the water. That's what we're talking about there. But it really does look nice. I like how clean everything is. I like your head position. Just watch when you're breathing to your right what your left hand is doing, and then let's start working on getting a better catch. But it looks good.